The only
SRTV. Innovative content. Global audience.
It is a weekly bulletin. End of the week, I'm going to get a break. Yes, it's Saturday, the 20th of September, 2025, and this is the weekly bulletin. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is how we do it. I'm in London, and of course, I have Abuja and Asaba already. Today, we have a little one addition to the show. I hope Asaba will come on board, but Mary is right here with me. Let me quickly add Mary, because today, Mary.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Daddy Chris.
Morning, ma. How are you?
I'm fine. How is London this morning?
London is what it is. London is not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. Weather is now in between, which is something you want to have. It's not very cold, not very hot. So if you can wear a little bit of a small jacket, you're happy. You can see wear jeans. You can see wear t-shirt once in a while. But just like yesterday, you come out, it's
almost having same weather this period, because here in Nigeria sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, depending on what we woke up to see on that day. It might rain, it might not rain. So that's all battle with. Like today, it's the weather is a bit bright. So it's looking like it was going to rain, but it did not. I don't know how it's going to be later, but for now the weather is still okay, and let's hope it's remain like this. People will say, why do I have issues with rainfall? I said, no, I don't have problem. When I'm inside the house, it can rain, but when I'm outside there struggling, and you're telling me to rain, yeah. But it's the weather now.
That is when Kenya is. Yes. Anyway, today is a great day that we're going to take a look at a very, very sensitive topic. We're going to look at ourselves as Africans. And I'm going to drive the matter very, very home. When I do this, I'm going to start as African, and then I'm going to bring the matter home. It is very important. The question I asked myself today, where is our own Bible? Do we have the Bible? Now, when we talk about this, people don't understand. And I really want to do this, in this globalized world, where is our Bible as Africans? Now, for people to understand what I'm about to say now, is that the Bible, the one you are reading now, let me add this, Mary, to this platform. The Holy Bible we have today is the story of the Jewish people. It's not everybody's story. In fact, at the point in time, the Bible was interested in the lineage of the children of Judea. See, the Bible recognizes a male child as a generation. So the son of this, the son of this, the son of this, the son of this. It is a lineage. It's not all that happened even in the life of Abraham, because Abraham had two children. He had Ishmael and Isaac. We now know that is the two people fighting today. The children of Ishmael and children of Isaac. They are the one killing each other in Gaza. No, that one is not part of the interesting Bible we have, because the Bible didn't narrow down to the children of Israel. And Israel, even when we're not going that far, within this Ishmael, within Esau and Ishmael and Isaac and Israel was the greedy one. But the Bible narrowed down to the story, and it painted the good story of the Jewish people. The Jewish people we're not talking about now are the children of Israel, but not all. Because Israel, as we know, turned out to have about 12 children. And it narrowed down again to the house of David. But let's just understand that first. So there's Abraham. We have two children. We are not interested in them. The children of Isaac is the one we followed. We followed Isaac's children. Isaac ended up giving us the story of Esau and Jacob. Now, Esau was dropped. We now follow, because it's the children of Jacob now become Israel. Is this Israel now that owns this Bible we're talking about? So it's a story of the children of Israel. That's why it's a little bit biased book. If I write a book about my lineage, Mary, it's going to be better. And that's why the Bible at some point will call you a Gentile. why the Bible recognizes us as a Gentile. It doesn't recognize us. We are outcasts. Deal with it. Do I dare to say that? Yes, the Bible sees us as outcasts. We're Gentiles.
Is it generally how the Bible saw us, or how the Bible sees us, or how your own version of Bible? Are you trying to describe your own version of Bible? Because it's like you're talking about your own Bible.
It's not
Oh,
me. The Bible
okay.
don't recognize you, Mary. He said we are Gentiles. It was when Jesus Christ said there will be no Jews, no Gentiles. You know, read that portion of the Bible. Go and look at it. There will be no Jews, no Gentiles. Before then, the children of Israel see us as Gentiles. And let's understand something. The Bible we're talking of today, there's a portion, the four portion of the Bible, I think from Genesis to Deuteronomy. That's what the Jewish people recognize as their gospel. So the gospel of Jesus is not even for them. But anyway, I'm not going to read, I'm not trying to prove history on this. But what is so sad, Mary? History was taken from our curriculum.
Long time ago.
Yes. So we have no history of who we are. That the Christ is here to ask today, where is our Bible? Very simple. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, London. Good morning, Abuja.
Good morning, London. Good morning, Abuja.
Good morning. Good morning, October.
Nice to see you people. We have a new person in our midst. Hello, Gloria.
Hi.
I know her name is Gloria. Gloria, welcome to. I don't start with this thing when I talk. Anyway, you're welcome to the show. You're welcome to SRTV. This is how we do it. This is where we discuss Nigerian issues. We discuss our problem notoriously, without fear of it. So we'll talk about it. So today, this old man has started a very big journey. I'm asking, where is our Bible? I was explaining that I'm trying to prove that the Bible actually followed the generation, the lineage of the children of Israel. And I can promise you today that the Igbo Bible will not talk good, very great of the Hausa man. The Hausa Bible will not talk great of the Igbo man. You see, the same way, this same Bible don't talk good of the children of Ishmael. They are all children of Abraham. And even we are going far. Where is the children of Esau? They are not recognized in this Bible we are reading. Have you seen the children of Esau in the Bible? It was Jacob that deceived his brother, took his birthright because of food. We read it, but did the Bible follow the children of? Did you see the justice for Esau? It didn't happen. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. And that's why I said the Bible was keen enough to call us Gentiles. That is their history. That's their book. The question I'm asking us today is, where is our own? Are you saying that God did not relate with our parents? No, there's something that surprised me about Africans. So God did not relate with our forefathers. Oh, we were lost in the bush. We were nobody. Yet there's a name for Ogene. I said it before. I'm not going to go into that today. The word Ogene already existed in our Bible. In our own Bible, not their Bible. In their Bible, it's called Jah. In our Bible, it's called Ogene. But where is our own story? Don't we have a story? And now what is so sad about us, before I go into that, I want to challenge everybody watching me. You're a black man. Your forefathers, they didn't kill you. They loved you. They protected your forefather, your grandfather. They gave birth to him. They fed him. They brought him up. Before he gave birth to your father, when I gave birth to you. And are they really bad people? And like I was saying to Mary one day, Mary is a Catholic woman. I'm a Catholic, I go to Catholic. And Mary will go to church, we say, Saint Joseph, pray for us. Saint this, pray for us. But Saint that child could not be pray for us, so in Jesus' name. We're not going to get into that now. Let's just move on. Let's move on quickly. Let's stick to the topic of today. We are looking for our African Bible. Where is our Bible? Now let's get it. So now if we agree with me, if you young women agree with me, that The Bible is a story of the Jewish people. It does it very well for them. It recounted, if you go to the Bible, it recognized their resilience. It's codified. I said it's codified in the book, which is their law, their literature, and their ultimate testament to their culture. The way they will even eat, the kind of food they eat. Well, what was written in that Bible? It's not about the worship alone. Even the way they dress. I now see some people. My mom, you know, the funny thing, before my mom died, my mom, she became a Christian and she was going to this, how do you call it? The people that worship on Saturday, Sabbatarian. My mom was a Sabbatarian. And when I got there, I didn't see the woman to answer. She was already there. I was going to ask her questions. You understand? And the Sabbatarian, they say, when they dress exactly like the Jewish people. Have you not seen them wear the Jewish cap? Mary, Evelyn, have you not seen a Sabbatarian?
Yeah.
They go to church today. Today is their day of worship, not tomorrow.
And their attire is always white. They put on white.
And you know people that dress like that. That is exactly how the Jewish people dress. Hello. I live in Golders Green in London. And this is the Jewish heaven. Everybody around here are Jewish people. So if you want to see Jewish, you come and see them. Now, a Nigerian man is now dressing like a Jewish man because he has embraced the Jewish culture. I have nothing against that.
Well, in Nigeria, is it not what they normally call the Igbe people? I don't think it's Jews.
Igbe would have been our own.
It's different.
No, Igbe would have been our own, but our own is said to be rubbish. I don't understand Igbe either. That is exactly what I'm asking. Evelyn, you're not asking you are asking the question I'm asking. Where is our own story? With the question I really ask is, where is the story of our forefathers?
We have our own story, but I would say it was not scripted. We had our own story, our own in-depth in spiritual.
My daughter, now you said it all. You see, young people watching me today, that was why in 1977, because of this cry, this shame on Africa, we came together and organized something called Festac 77. You see the whole village built in Lagos called Festac. It was built in celebration of Festac 77. We came together and celebrated African culture. Not the Bible. We were trying to show to the world that, no, not what you think. We actually had a culture before you came. You know why this is sad? This very early morning, why I'm bringing this topic is that I was watching the civil rights movement in America, and I want all of us to look at this. I want somebody else to read this, not me. And a white man, in fact, he used the most diminishing words on black people. But I cannot blame him. That is what he believes. He asked a question. When a people don't have a culture, they are not a human being. Let me just tell you this. When you don't have a lineage, you are a bastard. And because we couldn't put our acts together, we were considered inferior. Now, the man was clear that the white man is superior to the black man. And these are his reasons. I want to start from here. Can somebody read it for us? Read what is on the screen.
Okay, I think it's far from me. Let me see. How could you compare? I'm right through. Okay, yeah. How could you compare the white race with that of a race which has contributed absolutely nothing for 1,000 years. You never built a home or save up sticks and mud. You never saw the log, or it's not
Let's
complete.
wait there, Mary. You see, he is a white guy saying, how could you compare the white race to with that of that race? That race is the black race.
It's far from me, like Chris.
All right.
It's far.
I'll read it
Can't
a
see
little bit
that.
so that everybody can see.
Let me see.
I'm not going to keep it now because it's
I think
covering
I
Can you
can.
read it?
Okay,
Let
I
me see
can
whether I
see
can
it.
do this, whether it will make more sense. Oh, and it's going to cover
Is it
them
from the
everything.
beginning?
I want us to have them on the show. All right. What I want to do is, how could you compare the white
Yeah.
race with that of a race which has contributed absolutely nothing? They is saying we have contributed absolutely nothing to the world. He said for 5,000 years, we never built a home or step up a stick or even a mud. You never even saw a log. You know how to cut log, you cut them. He said we never cut one. Then he went further, or shift a block of stone. He roamed like an horse, living for an hour. And for 5,000 years, my people, his black belt foot crushed acres of diamond. So we they take like the mash diamond between our toes.
Coming from people that we did not go to, but came to us.
Thank you. He
You know, the thing
never
is, if
picked
you want,
one.
you want to really go in depth into the selfishness of the Western world, I don't think we might even leave this show today. Coming from people that left their country to Nigeria to come and
Exactly.
buy the people of Nigeria through their selfish leaders as slave trade. No, if
No,
they
let
are
me
not
finish, Mary.
important,
Let
why
me
did
finish
people come
this.
into the country?
Yes.
Now you come into
You
the
see,
country and discovered a lot of things that you people did not have. You
exactly.
understand? The only painful
That's why
part
we
is,
are, Mary.
even till today, whether we like it or not, even till today, it's so annoying that we are not independent. Even if we claim
No,
we are,
Mary,
we
look
are
at it.
still
Thank
not
you, my daughter.
independent.
Now, this is what the man have to tell us. And I shared the video. I will share the video. I can go there and extract that video. He went for that. He never picked one up or lost it as a luster until until the white man showed him. Until the white people show us, but on a good day, Mary. I hate them. I'm not happy with this statement. But who discovered the oil you are eating today?
They discovered the white discovered.
No, we're gonna talk about the painful truth too.
Whether
Who
it's a
discovered the
painful
oil?
truth, even if we didn't have oil, even if our oil wasn't discovered, and we could
Yes,
go with our agricultural products, we would have not
yes.
still be hungry. We would have still doing fine. Maybe we would have had more sense to know what we could have been producing in the country. But the oil that we had actually made us to relax and not to be creative, to look for other things that we could do.
Mary,
Make
are they to
Nigeria
be blamed for this?
economy to be good.
Are
No,
you
it's
sure we
not
can
like
only
they
that
need
we
to
can
blame,
blame them for
but
this?
they came with the mindset of always trying to make Africans see what they have as not good enough. And that has
Okay,
clouded
Yeah.
into the head of the black. So it means anything that's coming from the Western world is seen as the best. Okay, now we have the name
That's
Africa. The name Africa now took over. Was that the first name? The first name of Africa was given by even the black as well, Africans. So what did they do? They had to cover that one. So we now bear the name that was given by the whites. Even Nigeria, you get. So why is it that they make it look like? First of all, you need to understand something that Chris. Most of the kings they met, most of the leaders they met, how many of them went to school? They brought things that could actually interest them. And my problem is not even what happened in those years when we're not born. My problem is now. We are supposed to be in a civilized
we're coming
world.
to the
So why do
Mary.
we still have
We're
that
coming to
mentality
the new generation.
now?
Yes. You
Why
see,
do we still
Mary,
have that mentality now?
What,
Till
what
today,
made
thank
people
you.
what made
discover
you
that
think what
leave
made
your
you think
country to
in
another
their
country.
thoughts?
When you're supposed to better their
Mary,
country. People you're so
Mary, we
calling
say
that
we are
how many of
we
their
are free
kids?
from
Wait, I'm
slavery,
not done, I'm
but we
not
are
done. Wait.
free
How many of their kids
emancipated
school in
from
slavery.
Nigeria?
slavery.
Yes.
They should come out and proudly tell you that my kids school in Nigeria. How many of their kids are schooling in Nigeria? You understand? How many things do they
Is it
do?
their
What
fault?
they do is anytime they want to relax, they come and tell you they travel outside Nigeria to relax. So your country is not good for relaxation. My problem is all the things that's happened right from the old. We are still practicing it till today. So why do we say we are independent? How are we
Mary,
independent? We are
let
not.
me ask you people one
We're
question.
depending on the
Only
whites.
one question. My daughters, only one question. Let's just follow it this way. My question is this. What system of government are you practicing today? Before the white people came,
It is
you
written
have the way of governing
that is
yourself.
democracy, but
We
it's not
have the
acted
king.
as that.
Wait, oh, My children, listen. Before they came, we have kings governing us. They told us that was barbaric. It's autocratic. But the king is still in England. We live in the United Kingdom. We have a king. But our own was what? The Bible, you see, when the people don't know where they're coming from, our children, you guys are the people that need to know. And we unfortunately remove history from our curriculum. Not that the history was even depth enough. It wasn't even critical enough for us to understand that it is not even the problem of the white people today. Like Mary said, it's our mentality now. The last time I came here, Evelyn, I was saying that, why can't we even add our king to what they have given to us now? Oyibo don't give us presidential system of government. We don't agree. But we say our king not important again. So those kings not get anything they will do for this new dispensation. Make us speak pidgin, you can hear me, my children. Today, we are searching for our Bible. We go fight, not go piece over. We go get that Bible today. Wherever our Bible they hide out, you see, it is so sad when you listen to what, if you are in Nigeria, you won't hear this. This is what somebody said about us. They took us as slaves. We are there now lost. But you know, I say, how our people able to go there as slave already? One, yes, they had more gunpowder than us. But before they could carry us as slave, all of us will agree. Some of us agree. If our king not take part, they will not carry us like that. We're not coming to that today. Today's topic is not about that. But let me quickly tell you that when we realized that these people thought that we don't have a culture, we came up with something called the first act. In that first act, oh my God, children, you know, how many of you have been to first act in Lagos? I'm going to Lagos. Maybe you hear one place called first act.
Yeah.
You see, Nigerians spend a lot of money, my children, to build that village. You understand? We build it. And what First Nations witnessed, that was the first time we now was able to showcase to the rest of the world, know that we have the heritage. That the Yoruba people have a way of governance that was sophisticated before they came. That the Benin bronze casting. Now, let me tell you, children, one thing. When you go to the British Museum, this is where I live, we have over 2,000 artifacts from Africa. 1,600 is from Benin. That Benin, you see there. They kept it here. People come here to see it every day. You don't have a culture. My people, you say you don't have a story, you don't have a background. But look at your heritage in the British Museum. We don't even have a place in Nigeria where you can go and see this same heritage. It's not even in the Benin Empire. The Benin that have it. You cannot go there today, they will come show you and say, oh, see what our forefathers, the remaining ones, what do you do with that? No, they didn't take everything. There are still some left. Where is it? I'm asking you, children. When I don't go Benin one day, say, they come show and say, see our artifact, see the story behind it. You see how? Not talk to me now, my children. Today, not today. You see what you have done.
We know still.
I saw a news that even China is now coming out to want to open their own and preserve all these African artifacts. So it's not just the Britain; it's not going to China as well. Maybe we'll still have inner kakus that will also be selling this out when they.
Oh no!
There are still people.
I saw.
Oh, the time is coming.
I saw Alinu. Alinu was in China at the last African film. They had a film talking, and Alinu was there, and I can see what we're doing. My people, we're in trouble. Knowledge, you see, is one thing. I said to you people in Africa, please consult us. Because what we have seen, you have not seen it. My people say, make I use that word. Because this guy is going to give us a parable today. He said, who waka, see something pass who live very long. You might live for 100 years in Nigeria, in your village. Me, when I don't travel, I don't see more things than you. That's why in the rebranding of Africa, you guys are going to need us. You're going to need the Jamaicans. You're going to need the Black Americans. You don't have a history to tell because you don't even understand where you're coming from. Politically, for the purpose of constituencies, we are lost. Can you imagine now? I started this show by telling you what the Bible is, where the Bible went to, how it focused only on the children of Israel. It's not the story of God. Oh. Hello? The Bible is not the story of God. It's the story of the children of Israel. So those of now when say inspired by this, I'm not talking. Now, see, sometimes I'm afraid to talk because if you tell me that, they say, me and they make people not they want to go church again. Now you can't be quiet. Otherwise, it is not the Bible is not the story of God. It's the story of the children of Israel. How God interacted with them. There is salvation there. Fact. But there was salvation in our own too. Akbar. Who told you there was no salvation in my own Bible? But you don't even have a Bible, my children.
Which one is your own Bible? Did you create a Bible? When we come, we complain that we don't recognize our own Bible. Do we have Bible?
Mary, what is Bible?
Maybe that should be the question.
What is the Bible? Oh,
Mary, because even the Bible you are saying is not our Bible. They translated it to different tribes. They have Igbo Bible. They have Hausa Bible.
No. What is the content of the Bible you have now? Is the story of the children of Israel. First, understand what the Bible means.
I said before, we had native doctors. There is deity and all of that. Did they write them down? Did the why stop them not to write and say people should follow the instruction? That's the question.
God bless you. So,
the Bible did not even start from the whites or say the Britons. If you look deep down, the Bible actually started. It came from Africa. Yeah. You know that it was preserved. These writings were preserved. It was just the Europeans that actually translated it. They translated it and spread it out. The origin started right from Israel, from the Palestine.
I'm
telling you that it came. Do you know that Ethiopia is the oldest Christianity nation?
Let me tell you this. I don't want to say this, but if you want me to talk, I will talk now. If you look at the Bible carefully, anytime they talk about Africa in the Bible, it's for the negative reasons. Now, let me tell you, they said the children of Israel were taken from Egypt. Egypt of old is a black land, though. We were the Egypt of old. Not be the same people in Egypt now. They kill all of us, take that land, though. You don't see Somali
Israel
people.
Where they take from Egypt. Are they white?
Listen to what I'm saying. This is deep.
Not Africa.
Where? Israel and Africa. I don't know. But they said out of Egypt I took my son. They came, they said we host them. They have to go out of our land. Say God take them from us. So we died in the sea. Now we'll be the Egyptian. Now, if you go and look who is an Egyptian, you will see that they are talking of black people. Not to say that these people went there and the Egyptian. These are not Egyptians. So the Bible Egyptian, go and ask yourself, who is that Bible Egyptian? I've not want to talk about them before, but just for history to clear. It is so important when you write your story. And today we are not even writing it, like Mary said. Don't forgive those when not writing them. Are we writing our story now? The answer is no. Even according to ourselves, now God remove the small history come up for the curriculum. The only thing we for let our children, most of the things I talk about now, they are alien to many people. Most of you have been here before, must have heard it from me. But most of people watching me today, they don't even have a clue what I'm talking about. But let us establish this, that the Bible we tell you the children of this, to 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 the children. It was a lineage. And the Bible then recognized only the male child as a generation. So when they recounted it, they recounted all those names until they got to the children of Judah. Where David come from? Where Jesus came from? I don't want to know. All I know is there's salvation there because it was inspired by God. But God actually gave us our own, inspired by the same God. The question I'm asking all of you today is, where is our own? No verse. It's difficult. It's a sad question. But don't we have a Bible? Now, the word Bible does not mean the Bible is a book of the story of a people. The one we are reading now is the story of the children of Israel. I'm asking, where is our own Bible? That is where the story of our forefathers down to our time we not get. And you can see now that it's affecting us. Today, let me ask you one question. What system of government did you practice? Everyone tell me, which system of government are you practicing? Now Africa, I've been out Igbo. Now the Bible give us. And they talk, how do we farm today? Not be saying with the farm in those days. Now Bible give us. How do we even educate ourselves today? Not be the Igbo apprentice system when it be the best. Now you go home when not they work for us. How do we even treat ourselves? Most diseases before you go come, our parents they treat themselves. Wait there. Let me say this. Which faith do they practice today?
You need to understand that times are
in our practice.
If we want to treat ourselves the way we were treating ourselves before, our government, our leaders will not make money. I hope you know. Just like when they said Ebola, when the Ebola or COVID came, you know how much that was disbursed. So they will tell you, we put in so amount of money into the health sector. So if it was your normal Agbo, who are you going to tell that you put so money into Agbo business or for people to take Agbo? So it is.
Can you imagine? Because Agbo is free, it's not good. Maybe you see, because Agbo is free.
Yes, you need to understand that every sector gives money, and that's the truth.
I know.
Today you have doctors that want to go on strike because of poor salaries or them not getting the money they expected as doctors. So if we didn't have this particular civilized system of health sector, is it the Agbo and the bitter leaf that those people would have been complaining about? It is good that we evolved. It was good that at least we went beyond that level we were to something else, which we are today. It's not bad. You understand?
You know why it is sad, Mary?
It is not. I want to understand that the Agbo is not just the best.
Mary, that's why that white man. The reason that white man could say that thing about us. Now you are saying. Now you see the reason why that white man said that thing about us. You say what we have is not good. That's why they said you are this, you are that. That's what that white man was saying. It's correct.
Do you know that even most of the English drugs we take today, they still made it from these local herbs that we still do not value.
Maybe I hear. Now you make a.
It was still made from the local herbs.
Now
that's the
truth.
You know that back then we didn't have some of these diseases that we have now. We are facing now. Back then we had
before. Is it not from discovery they begin to find out? The guy what they call Ebola before. Not be Ebola called the conqueror.
Even the bush are saying that even the bush are saying people can easily go and plug one leaf and cook and drink and get themselves. You need to understand that we don't have that kind of bush again. Maybe you have to go to the village. Yes, we don't have that kind of bush again because the world is now civilized. People are
you not forget what that the kids they try to say. I'm not going to blame my children. I'm not yet.
No, it's not like we don't get. At the end of the day, I'm still saying what I'm saying. If we blame the whites for giving us Bible or introducing Christianity to us, which one did we do?
I didn't say we blame them. I'm not blaming them.
Did we have our own Nigerian version or African version?
No, maybe, and that is our problem. That's why the white man said we are nobody, that we don't have we are not the people. That's why that white man said it. When you don't have something to contribute to the world, you are nobody. He said it openly, blatantly.
How don't we have something to contribute to the world? So why did they come?
And notoriously, Mary, tell me now. Tell me what you have contributed.
No, why did
they
come?
What you have contributed to the world today.
even the cars they produce.
What the Africans has contributed? Tell me.
It's not like we don't produce car. We are not too bad. It's not like we don't produce car. They say they produce car, we do. So the oil that is making them to stop playing.
Very in those days, waka, we discovered how to use camel to move from one place to the other. It was our system of movement. If we have improved on it, maybe our camel for don't better pass as it is now.
Which camel?
You see, there was a way we used to travel from one place to the other.
Camel. So we'll go and compare camel to car.
Which camel? I'm not the one they use camel.
I don't understand you, Daddy, please. So now when I have a new child or a newborn baby, I will carry the newborn baby and put up camel.
Mary,
which camel?
Mary, when are they grow up? Wait now, Mary. When are they grow up? Wait, Mary. Wait now. When we were growing up, baby.
You don't want to inform. You don't want to inform.
You don't want to inform.
I'm not involved now.
You keep saying when you were growing, were you putting on this kind of clothes? When you were growing, were you putting on this kind of clothes? It means that
were you putting on this kind of clothes?
Why not tie a leaf?
We're not making this kind of hair.
This is the problem.
If they say relax, they'll be celebrating relaxer. We palm our hair. I went to palm my hair. It was like a thing of celebration. The modernization has helped a lot, whether we like it or not. That's the truth.
Can I talk now?
We cannot be in that olden days, that archaic period. We need to still. But I'm not trying to say that we should forget where we come from. And that's why we have a lot of Africans in diaspora trying to discover their roots. Yes, your roots is important. You need to know where you come from. But you cannot tell me that we still need to live in that ancient of days. That pattern is not going to be possible.
You see,
it can't even work.
Can we talk?
Not bring lantern. That includes lantern. You are using lantern. No, that is bulb. That is bulb light. No, you are saying something. Wait, I need to share. Don't use bulb light. Use lantern. Use lantern. Tell the video it was lantern people were using. You on it and you put it in the cup and it'll be light. So why are we using the normal light today? Things will change. It cannot remain the same. And that's the truth.
Can I finish?
But what was the order of the day? Today we have gas.
Yes, Mary. Have you finished? You see,
for now.
We are not here to argue. We are here to make points. I agree with you. No, I told you I watched a movie, moving backwards. We can't go back. Nobody's saying you should go back to the old time because you've lost it. That's why you're a slave now. You may not agree, but you're a slave right now. And that slavery is going to take time. You see, Mary, in order to get out of say, no, we are not a slave. They come up with First Act 77. But it's something of that magnitude. It's not going to be solved in 7 days. You know, the First Act 77 is not even written down. You can't even pick the book and read. That's why you don't know about First Act 77. There are a lot of people in Lagos today. They don't say one place that they call them First Act. They don't know the meaning of First Act. You know what? Because it wasn't codified. You know what they say codify? They're not right that. Mary, this whole thing we are talking about now, you know why it is so sad? Our forefathers were already practicing them before the white people came. Reading and writing, we have a more sophisticated way of writing history, of reading and writing before they came. The Benin bronze, like in those days, the Oba will say, okay, there's going to be an Olympics. The Oba will call this branch, the men to cast it in bronze. So that it will be put somewhere. So that is a living testament of what has happened. You don't need to write like Oyibo. I can't explain this more. And it is sad. Like, it's not even different. Even in the studio today, I couldn't even bring all of you to come and see where we are. You people think it as civilization. What you call civilization is actually your problem. They told you.
We should not struggle.
Maybe you are told. You are told because in your head now, there's nothing as good as Christianity. There's nothing as good as Christianity. Do you even understand that this Bible is not the word of God? That is the story of the children of Israel. Story of his particular son. Not the children of not Abraham. Abraham is not there. Abraham be cut off. Abraham have 2 children. That has been cut off. We come down to even the I beg God, leave me alone. It's gonna take some time to understand what I'm saying. But those of you that have the Bible that can read with me now, go and check your Bible. It started with the story of our dear Adam and Eve. It went on down to the time of Abraham. The Bible is not the story of Abraham. Those were the preambles.
Yeah.
Then he come down to focus on the children of Israel and actually follow the lineage of Judea. Now they read the Bible. So how can that be the word of God? So God is limited to that place. So the other children, hey.
So that
is it only the story of the children of Israel that the Bible is carrying? When God created the earth, created the world, you know
that
the
at
Bible.
The beginning. That was not your salvation. Is that your salvation? Evelyn, is that your salvation?
You're making it seem as if it's just the story about the Israelites.
No, wait.
Even if it's the story about Israel, is it even bad? Is it even bad? Even if it's the story about Israel, is it even bad?
I didn't say so.
No,
I say you don't have. I'm saying you don't have.
Who said we should not have?
That's the question, my children. You should be asking yourself, why don't you have your own? That you are reading another man's own as your own. It's not bad, yes.
We are part of the Israelites now.
It's not another man's own. We played Africa. We played a crucial part in preserving this writing.
In that story, yes. where you were the evil man. In the whole Bible, the Africans were the evil men.
So the Israelites, where are they from? Is Israelites? Are they Europeans?
Yes,
I don't know children of God. We are the Israelites.
They're not the play African Cup of Nations. Hey, they're not the play African Cup of Nations. Israel, they play for the European Cup of Nations. If you don't know, so they're not be Africa. And you know when I say, when the story in the Bible, when they talk about Egypt is a negative part. That's where you come from. I'm not going to preach anything today. I am looking for that African life, which our forefathers wanted to challenge with the first tax 77.
They wanted to. Which one did they do? They wanted to challenge. They wanted to challenge.
You're right. They couldn't do it.
So it's not supposed to be a problem.
No, Mary, you said something at the beginning of the show. We don't even believe in anything we do anymore. Even your child can't go to school in Nigeria.
Because everything I hear about our forefathers, they wanted to. But in terms of selling us as slave trade, they did not wanted to. They did that one perfectly well. But the rest, they wanted to.
Exactly.
They wanted to. So I don't know why we are blaming people that actually.
That is the story you were told, my daughter. That is the story you were told. The African man, not they sell his brother before. Go and see how my father lived with his people. When my father has there, his sister will come, go build house there. Go build house there. That was how Africans were living. They were not having the culture of selling themselves. It was not us. Maybe tribes did it. That's why you see some hatred between us today. Some tribe actually saw some tribes. No, we not talk. But what he said in his comment yesterday, say, nobody people not fight. All of them vote for them. Now they talk now. But let me talk. So we cannot talk.
You are calling Evelyn bestie. Okay, no problem.
He said we will not fight. But what say we will not fight? But what they look for trouble and they come to her today towards the end of the show. But what they do finish, you go arrest Fejiro. The only small journalists when they torment them for Delta State, he say they arrest them. Una say na Tinubu say they no arrest. Una they fight. Say Tinubu they say make DSS say they fight. Sowore. They arrest Fejiro. But Fejiro now be the voice of the people. Now they reviews things when you know if you know. Now, I don't know where Fejiro be getting facts. They don't arrest them. They hand. Delta State.
You just said it now. You don't know where he's getting his facts. You don't speculate. That the case, you are the one preaching. Don't speculate. So if Fejiro is going about speculating, anything way he go manager. Why go they talk about my active governor?
Yes, like working governor, not only active. Working governor.
A working governor.
Working
But
governor.
when you get another wife,
Don't
yeah.
hear am.
You
Not
don't
for
get
not
two
for
wives
my
for the
mouth
phone.
alone.
But what is that two wives you get here?
Yes, so
Another one before, another one don't join her. So Moguna keep
Yes,
making those so that we go heaven. Now fetching up been a problem. You see, this is where we are.
And
We
if it's
don't
not the
understand what you go give us. So, but we don't even understand the government when they tell
whether
us.
we like it or not, if you call yourself a journalist, I'm not even supporting anybody. I don't base in Delta State, but I'm trying to state the facts here. If you call yourself a journalist, you know that news you put out there, right, can either make or mar some people. Now, if you keep a kind of throwing negative things to the media about somebody, which you know you're not sure, but because you're a journalist, you know that a lot of people will believe you and begin to condemn the next
yes.
person. You can put
Agree.
out something on social media, but let it be facts. We have
Yes,
facts. Let it be
agree.
facts without malice. So without
Agree.
malice,
But
let it be
okay,
facts.
but Mary, this is the problem I have with them. If we have freedom of information, there will be no stereo of fact or no lies. Where are the facts? If there's somebody that can tell us how much they get and how they spend the money, there will be no speculation. If nobody wants to tell us how much you receive and how you spend the money, there will be no speculation. They keep it secret.
That because you know
The
that some
only
people
way we
wake
can
up.
get the fact is to bring
People
them
wake
out.
up, spreading news about themselves.
Meaning it's not for the public to know.
That's what
Some
you
people,
fight for.
Who said?
You should
Our
fight
budget,
for
our money is not for us to
accountability.
know.
You speak
Eh?
and fight for, not go out to speculate and just say what you.
No, yes. Now I'm telling you why it is important to get. There's a say you must
if what
obey
the
just
if what
law.
the
Let
Tejuro
me use
is
the
saying
word.
is true, if she's
God,
saying it,
God only asks you to
I don't have
obey.
any problem with her.
Mary,
But it's not she's
Mary,
not saying the truth.
the Bible. When you look at the Bible, it tells you to obey just law. Just. It didn't say obey every law. Only just law is what you are supposed to obey. And social disobedience is a fine way of bringing positive changes to society. Sometimes we need to disobey these people socially. The boy has never gone there to fight. He didn't carry cutlass.
Some people wake up and see news about themselves that they don't even know when it happened.
I
They'll be like,
agree. It is
did
sad.
this one happen? When did I do this one?
Sad.
You get,
But
it's
for
like
a
that.
government, Mary, when you are made the governor of a state, you are everybody's father. We have right to talk about you.
So if,
If you
for
don't
example,
talk
you're my
about
father, it means I should come outside on the media and say that the Chris did something you did not do because you're my father.
Yes.
Then you keep quiet.
Because I'm a
Will you
father,
keep
I
quiet?
have to take it. I have to address it. No, Mary, because I'm a father, I have to address it. It did not go.
I don't know they're addressing it now.
No,
So when they arrest the person, they will now come out and tell us if it's true or not.
Yes,
You
it may
understand?
not be true. I don't even go about the truth or not. But when you react to what children are doing, you don't react with say, may they kill them. A father don't do that. Anyway, we'll bring that another day. Let's stick to the topic. Because today, it be like I did my own track. Only me did my own Bible. Only me did with
Some days are like that, Daddy. Some days are like that. We cannot be on the
Only
same.
only you.
You don't get what I get to.
Anytime you come with Bible talk, you always be on your own.
You see?
Yes, sir.
I know, not difficult talk to talk about. But today, my children, the question I still ask you, Mokuna no verse, where is our Bible? This Bible you're reading, I know they condemn them because there's salvation in this
the Bible, but
Mary, when I read the story of Jesus, I was able to harmonize it with my faith as an African traditional man. And I discovered that God is the same everywhere. That the same way we were worshiping is the same way the Jewish people were worshiping, which is what is written here. In this Bible, there is burnt offering, there is blood offering. The same way that they kill goat from our ancestors. That's why they kill person, kill goat.
Jewish people worshiping the same. Do you know that even we Jewish people that don't celebrate Christmas, we are talking about? No, we don't celebrate. We don't do the same thing though. You just like the Bible witness person will come and tell you that why they are not celebrating Christmas or birthday. They will tell you a lot of things. We are not doing the same thing when it comes to Christianity. It's different. The Jewish, they are different.
Okay, but so you come up and pass them. Person where writer, you know the book passer.
You say everything the Jewish people are doing is something the Christians are doing. No, we don't do the same thing.
Mary, but I don't understand.
They don't believe in everything the Christians believe in.
Mary, make I tell you one story for class. When they have to be for class, I did do my master's degree that time. I can't make one story about somebody making phone call. So we can't share the video for class. They can't tell and they can't interpret. Say he did this, he didn't do this, he did this. But let me make the story. Let me know what they talk. But they were interpreting it in their own ways. The same story that I made was interpreted in different ways in my own face. Who writes a story and I know where it comes from?
Right, so people will know.
Gentile. May you
know where it comes from.
The Bible recognizes you as a Gentile. Do you know that?
You cannot put that story there and tell us now only you were right and know where it comes from. Then
Mary, the Bible recognizes you as a Gentile. Go and read it. Deal with it. You may not like it, but you are a Gentile. It was only when Jesus came that he said there should be no Jews. If I know Jesus, so now when the apostles they preach, they said there will be no Jews, no Gentiles. No be me writer. Today, not today. My children, they face me.
Daddy K.
I will beat them with more hand.
What is stopping you from writing your own? Since you want
my Bible.
If you write your own,
I'm looking for our own. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not going to start it. That's why I'm here. I am saying it. Maybe I'm saying it. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to challenge a child who is doing a PhD to codify First Tax 77. Hallelujah. Did you hear what I said? And that we will call the African Bible. It should be the truth.
Amen.
The little one we can have. But if you start from the First Tax 77, a PhD student will easily do this for us. Because it's a research. It's not something you're just going to write. You're going to create facts. You're going to make sure you are writing the truth. And it's a big project. If you tell any university you are going, now take a bit from me, children that are in school. If you go to any university, say you want to do a PhD, listen to me, children, that your PhD thesis is going to be on the African Bible. And that you're going to take it cue from the First Tax 77, that the whole culture that came together to celebrate that Africa, that's where you are going into. From there, you'll be able to come up with a Bible. I'm talking about a story, a history of the African people. That's what I mean. When I say the Bible, I mean the history of the African people.
What is it going to be teaching us? I know everybody has their own religion, everybody has their own belief. Everybody should believe in what they want to believe. But making the African Bible with looking back at our history, our forefathers, the gods they serve and all that, I want to know, bringing this our own Bible forward, what is it actually going to teach us? Is it going to teach us about Jesus Christ? Is it going to teach us about salvation? Or is it going to teach us about the different gods from different communities?
It's going to tell you how
you want the Bible to show us.
That's a question. I'm going to answer you. The Bible will teach you how God interacted with your parents. That Bible will tell us the way God interacted with our forefathers. Let me tell you this, children. The oldest Bible is the Christianity is a very young religion. Go and look at the Hindu, the Buddhism. These are the old religion. Old. They don't understand what you're talking in the Bible. That's why you go to India, they don't understand. You're going to call them that India, they worship, they know they worship God. Yes, now you they worship God. Now the one where they teach you not believe God. Even within Nigeria said, you not believe what Muslims they talk. Muslims not believe what they talk.
That's why everybody has what they believe in. Everybody has their religion. The Christian will believe in this, and we know in the Bible they say.
Evelyn, I'm saying
that's
to
what
you,
I'm saying. I don't want to judge anybody's own. This one is what I believe in. African, they might come out, or Nigeria might even come out with their own Bible. I might not accept it because there are certain things that they might put in the Bible saying our forefathers. Is it the one they pour shinap on? The gods they pour shinap on? Is that what they want to interpret?
Red oil.
All those going to the river to do this.
Mary, let me ask you, you are a Catholic. Wait, Evelyn, you said something I'm going to say to Mary. Mary, know what I'm saying. Before the mass is said, Father go take one thing around the thing. They made the scent. They go around.
Incense is not red oil. Incense is not.
Okay. Oh, incense. What is incense? But what is incense? Where is it there? You they talk of shinap when we pour, but they use incense. It don't mean anything. Our big. Our Bible big.
Burning of incense is in the Bible, actually.
Oh, okay. It's in the Bible. Yes, the burning of shinap will be in our Bible. Hallelujah.
It's not in the Bible.
No worry. The burning of shinap is in our Bible. You will find that there's a time God told them to pour shinap. When in our Bible, you find out there's a time God told people, pour your shinap. Hey, I need to learn from me before me I leave this world. Africa, you now miss me. I don't have time to do all. Otherwise, I want a dissertation on this topic. I will start to write now. Mary has challenged me. When I go back home tonight, I will start at least write the story of the African story, but I do
It's
not
not
have all
me,
the
oh.
facts. I would
Like
prefer
this
the book.
today, it's me that made him to go and write what you don't want to write. Please, oh, write at
Right,
your
so
own
right.
time.
Now, say we could
Your
write
own
her.
time.
We want to codify our own. Let me
You know,
stop here.
anything that is
Let
not
me
Yes.
stop
from
here because we need to
now,
move to the
now
next
that the
segment
king
of
wants
the
to mention
show.
that he put somebody in front to be the reason why he's writing the Bible, just so that they will
I said,
come in
I'm
the front.
Mary. I'm
It's
Mary.
not me.
I'm Mary.
It's
And
not
she
me,
first
oh.
say, make cannot come Nigeria. What? Which case, now, no,
Right
now
by
Mary say, make cannot
yourself.
come Nigeria. Now, Mary say, make cannot come. I'm not call Nigeria since. Now, I say, make I write the
No
Bible.
problem.
What can I know? Let me go to the next segment of the show.
In this
The next
place,
segment
we
of
don't
the show,
like
today we
trouble.
have 4
In
segments.
this
So you
place, in this area where we are, we don't like trouble. We are peaceful people. So anybody that have trouble should not near us.
Exactly.
exactly.
Yes.
Anyway, so like people, we're gonna go. We have a lot of income today in this show, so I want to quickly stop here because my mouth too big, so I won't continue because we're gonna be these 3 women. They're gonna talk us through their elements of the show. Mary is gonna run through the newspaper review with us quickly, and after Mary, we're gonna listen to Evelyn, who's gonna talk to us about some of the trending news, and then our beautiful Gloria is gonna talk to us about an African parable. She also going to bring one on every segment of the show. So let's quickly let the old man keep quiet. Let the children reign because I couldn't their mouth. Anywhere you put 3 women, you go misbehave there, they go beat you as well. So don't enter the midst of this people. That's what I've learned. I'm out. Mary, your
Yes.
show. Yes.
Okay, let's start with the punch.
Okay.
So the big story on the punch. It's still a story we've seen earlier on this week. So I think they're just trying to explain what the survivor was saying. So we have an Afriland tower tragedy. Survivors tell horrific tales of Lagos high-rise inferno, and the rider says, "We got blinded by thick smoke, soaked clothes to breathe, and Olumide dead a day to birthday. Wow, buried 2 days after. This is sad." And that story is on page 4. So I think here the summary of what the survivor was trying to explain is that there's always light in that Afriland tower, but on that day, it was like after 20 minutes that they took the light, they were still not seeing light. You just like here I am now. You know that there's always light. If anything that makes me not to have light for like 5 minutes, I'll just know that maybe there's a problem. I think that was the same story of what happened that day. So they said for like 20 minutes, power outage, and they were still trying to struggle to understand what the problem is. And the next thing they could see was perceiving thick smoke, and they were struggling to breathe. You understand? So, when I was going through this story, I don't really think I'll blame anybody there, because you see, there's one thing about Nigeria and our light issues. Maybe they might not really know that something that will cause fire is the reason why lights went off. But maybe that the creators, it's not like I'm trying to blame them, or anything can happen. Maybe they would have taken the situation so serious to find out why there was power outage for like 20 minutes, because a lot of people died. Because inside this same building, the building is like a glass building, right? Like 7-story building where we have the Chris Bestie office, United Bank of Africa, UBA. We have a fire service. Yes, that's the Chris Bestie now. Because anytime I wish it's only UBA said that the thing happened to. You would have heard insults from here and there. But it's not only UBA. We have a FIRS, which they lost so many
Yes,
of their.
this get not to me finish.
No, I'm just trying to be like one that the queen carry for mind. Sorry. I don't know, but sorry is the name. Because anything you do, every time you say that one that has big head, who get big head? What's it to the number you do you? I'm still asking you, you explain. Because I don't know what that man did to the Chris. It's a sad one. And one of them, according to the story, died a day to his birthday. When you go out of your house with the mindset that, okay, I'm going out and I'm coming back, and this kind of tragedy, you understand, that took place is really, really sad. And
It
that is what
is.
we don't pray to experience every day. Just, in our everyday life, we feel like we want to go out and come back alive. want to go back every day and come back alive. That's the prayer. But
And we take it
unfortunately,
for granted. We take it for granted.
do
We
we
take it
really
for
take it for, will I really say, I don't really think everybody take it for granted at the Chris,
we
because
do, we do.
I know what it means going out every day and coming back alive. You
No,
understand?
until it's taken away from you, you don't value it. You see this freedom you have now, until you're in the hospital, you don't know. When you are sick, nothing matters. Only to get well. You understand? But when you are well, you take health for granted. That's our problem. Even when have you been locked up behind the bar for one day, you will know. You understand?
I think one of the reasons a lot of them didn't survive is, like after that they were doing that were protesting, that were doing protests, that like, please push me to go. Thank God for my life, Sha. There is always this kind of smoke that always and cloud your face. I think that was where
very wrong. Very
and please,
said, very good.
please, don't diminish me on this show, please. I don't
He
like
said they
it.
were shooting
Don't diminish
guns as
me.
a journalist.
I did not run. I'm a
It's
journalist.
tear gas now.
Daddy Chris, please
It's tear gas.
So this one is not in the case of tear gas. The smoke, the thick smoke that they were saying Kachi was in the second floor, and he was trying to explain that the thick smoke was part of the reason why some people could not survive. You understand? If for example that there's a thick smoke, maybe by God's grace I'll be able to scale through. But there are people that they get weak. Thick smoke weaken them. Everybody with their kind of system. You understand? So that's part of one of the things that he experienced. So congratulations to those that survived, and those that couldn't make it, may their soul rest in peace. It's actually a sad one. It's not a good story. So that's what we are trying to explain there. So we have another story on the punch. I don't understand that, Chris. Tomorrow, come and tell me we should practice our local pattern of doing things. Tension rocks Osun Council as Ataoja Olowu battle for seniority. One thing I noticed about these Western leaders, before it was only of Ife and the other one of Oyo State, Alafin of Oyo, they're always dragging superiority. Who is going to be the senior in this? Who is going to? But
That was how
they
they managed to
have
sell us.
people that are looking up to them. You understand?
That's how they managed to sell us. I agree with you, Mary. That's how they sold us. They'll go and carry other people saying that none be slave. They will sell them. You understand? That's how they sold. Now their iniquity, now their shit they smell for everywhere. So they never stop. Even as much as I want them back, the smell when the one where their papa caused, they never suffer. Because their father has sold us as slaves. And look at them in America today. Are you not ashamed?
It's always coming from these our Western kings. Alafin, Oyo, this one, that one. They're always dragging for superiority. Anyway, we move to the next story.
Those are the people now that Daddy want them to rule us.
Yeah, so that was why I had to bring this story. Because I think around last month, it was a reputation story for like almost 3 to 4 days. Alafin of Oyo, Oini of Ife, dragging superiority, and they're coming to tell us that I think the United Kingdom was not saying that the Alafin of Oyo is superior over the Oini of Ife. I was just looking at them like this. So the Western world will still come and chip into what is happening in Nigeria. So they'll come and tell you who is the superior. What do they know about your culture, your tradition? They are coming to tell you that the Alafin of Oyo is superior to Ooni of Ife, so Ooni of Ife should apologize. It was not just an important story for me. To me, the story is not important. But what I'm trying to say is it what Daddy Chris is saying we should fall back to? Always dragging for superiority, seniority. Who is the head over the other? Is it supposed to be something that we should be talking about? Just like I said, I don't want us to dwell on one story today for too long. We move to the next story. Why I refuse to challenge emergency rule, coming from Fubara. Okay, he's trying to say the reason why he did not really a kind of fight back when the emergency rule came up and stopped those that were trying to challenge the period was that he desire peace. You understand? He does not want issues. He desires peace to be in the state, according to. I know that the Chris will laugh. The Chris will never believe this.
But make me laugh. Those are words of cowardice.
Peace and stability.
Those are words of cowardice. Because the front pass you will agree. Just not go there. People,
peace,
say,
stability, and progress in his state. And him and his deputy, what is that name? Ngozi Odu, they have returned back. You understand? They have returned back and have arrived.
Yeah, I brought the video yesterday. That he refused to play the video. The man said for him, he doesn't want to come back. He never come back. He get peace for a house. That the case say,
come back. Come back now. He don't rush, come back. You see, I'm not going to play the video because those are, so sometimes when somebody not fit talk through, you they tell, and these are not the good issues we want to write. What did the guy for tell me this? If you get your small car, I don't give him the instance before. And they tell my brother, say, what about your right? What about your right? The man laugh. He said, this is your fine car when they drive now. You do your own lane, they go. One heavy trailer come enter your lane, they come. As the trailer they come, what do? You go say because now you're right, you go stay your lane. What do you Gloria? If trailer they face you, what do? You
stay your lane.
You go stay your lane. Trailer go just cross you. You will go.
You dodge.
You're wrong.
Say you have to dodge.
Exactly. So exactly what Fubara did. Fubara don't run because the Tinubu
he wants his aim is to ensure progress and peace.
Play that video say no one come back.
Please, he wants to ensure stability, progress, and peace in the state. He not change it. That's what he said.
I didn't say no one come back, but he don't come back now. If he say no one come back, say get peace, say asking fine now. What if can I come back?
The last strike.
Now come back.
The last strike.
I like the guy. Not this one. Now you see now what they go push you. You go talk now. Tinubu converse again. My son, shut up. Run your little time. Then they wash. Anything you say against them, then they listen. If I said I don't know where we did. When gone they come. Now only food they wait to make us sit talk my own. I said get power. You get where power reach. If you didn't get power because you get pistol, if you hear machine gun or you hear Donald Trump, they send people to come. You go wrong with your gun. Not be all gun be gone. All gun not the same person.
I have a very important story here. I know you might not say anything because you will not like the story. Since it does not favor a man, you will not like it. But I will say it. Ex-boyfriend stabbed my daughter. Coming from a father. You see, when I talk now, they'll say Mary's talking. God just keep providing the story, details, so that we see that how men can be so evil. How men can be so evil to take the life of oh my God. This is just so sad. See, I was trying to tell you that these men overpower my gender and always take advantage of them. Now you stab that to death. What about her future? What about the things she aspires and desires to do in life? You've cut it off. All in name of.
Can I say something, Mary?
I know that this is how we will end the argument.
When I was watching now I say one thing, Mary. Now I talk this one before you run. You see, I was watching Titanic. So the girl come, they won't kill herself. You know, the girl say one jump. The boy come say don't jump, come down. Say if you jump, so they can't come down. Now he can't tell the boy, say, you must be thinking I'm a spoiled brat, right? And say, I'll get all the money in this world. Yes, I want to kill myself. No, the boy said no. He said what he was thinking is, what must have they done to you that you wanted to kill yourself? So I'm not saying what the boy did is right. But the question is, what did the woman do that made him, somebody really did something to kill somebody? It cannot come from nowhere. I'm not saying we're not fit justify that one.
No matter what is he supposed to kill?
No, exactly. But something like provoker, he just went to the talk, say, oh, there's
no matter what
allow him, let him finish. I know where he's going, but you see this topic, we'll not leave it today.
Okay.
He's trying to cover it now. He's here. Me ask him to say now.
No. In Nigeria today, now they say, oh, herdsmen day. What is the cause of herdsmen? FD don't tell us. FD was in our own language said, until poverty is resolved, crime will remain a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So what are you trying to justify for a guy to stab only daughter of her siblings? Now the father that was grieving had to explain that she was actually behaving like a mother to her sibling because she was the only daughter, and even advised her that she should not trust men. She should be careful of men that will come and deceive her with marriage promises, because that is what these evil men do these days. They come with marriage promises to deceive girls. Now in our
if they don't tell you that sweeties would go agree, women.
And that's what people that want to use. And that's why the only thing they want to use to deceive girls these days is marriage. And once you show that desperation, you are gone. As a young girl, once you show the desperation to get married, you are gone. And that's the truth.
You are gone.
Because they take advantage of it.
I agree. But the question, all I say is, for the purpose of this show, I don't always care what is happening. I'm always asking, why is it happening?
Daddy Queen, this is not what you will say about the DNA issue. I wish they say a woman give birth to a child, it's not the husband's child. I know how you will react. A man stabbed a girl. A guy stabbed a girl.
Sometimes I say, wait, okay, Mary, how do you put yourself in the position of a man when get 5 children? None of them.
How do a man put himself in a position where the woman, when the child will not be his own? His wife will give birth from another man. How do men? How do they do that?
She not carry her back come out. Make her hear.
And blame women.
Today they bank for another place. They bring pikin. The man they feed her. You the one.
And again,
the man do not make
men keep ending the lives of women. Men keep ending the lives of women, and you don't have anything to say about it.
I didn't say that you take women's life. I never supported that rubbish.
So is it justifiable? Is it justifiable in any way?
I didn't justify it. Never. But I am saying, what must she have done to the man that made the man so angry to ever want to take somebody's life? That is a deep thing. So, because it's not easy for you to get up and say you want to take somebody's life. Somebody you were even with before. What do you do? That's why they tell the young girls, don't follow people when they tell you sweet things, but be careful too what you put them through. You go talk the truth.
No matter what,
no matter what, don't make you to take a life.
Don't
Somebody
take
else
what you can't give. You can't give life. So what gives you the right?
I agree. I agree. I say, Evelyn, maybe they advise say they go advise and say, make una not make sure say any man when they create anyone things when they want tell lights, make una run from man. You self take care. What do they do to men? That's all I'm saying. Because not the only men they do this one. Women they cost their own big time.
Me self, make I talk. Men should stop taking the lives of girls. Domestic violence is too much. Women should stand and fight for themselves, because they feel that we are the weaker ones. They want to take advantage of us. And the people that come and tell me it's only when you talk about women that give birth to children that is not their husband's children.
If you know, maybe any man will not get sense, any man will not get patience. If woman take mouth cost you, you know the way God give, especially this lady.
It's not enough to take her life. It's not enough to take her life.
I go tell the husband, anything he do, if he mad, no follow. Because if you follow, if you beat her, I will kill you. So otherwise,
there's no room for people to
follow your mouth.
In my wedding, there will be no room for people to express themselves. Daddy Chris, in my wedding, there will be no room for people to express themselves. You don't have any rights to carry mic and express yourself in my wedding. It will not work.
No, now before then. Now before then, I go tell her. You see that day? Before then, I don't tell her. I say, boy, this one, okay, a good girl. But if you reach here, no minor. Because parents don't advise you well. Now that mistake go there. The man go say, no, say, woman mouth. My papa tell me, say, they know they follow woman mouth. Oh.
So that let's say he's angry, he stabbed that once, he did not stop. He stabbed that 21 times. Who can survive 21 times stabbing? Stabbing her 21 times because you actually want her dead. You don't want her to be alive. You can't stab her once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, 21 times.
21 times.
I know.
21.
But women do.
It's what I'm saying. That's how I want to run mad.
Men like to do.
If I talk and say I'm shouting, that is women self. Man, not you myself, women self.
Every great man when he fall for Bible, that woman curse her. Every great man when he fall for the Bible, that woman curse her.
That you always support men. You always support men.
How many times do you used to hear that women kill men? A woman stabbed the man to death. How many times do you hear it?
Who they kill all the men when they die? Now men the fact they die. Wait. It make you go now. You go and say, go any family. Where your part don't die. My mother there. Go now, go check. Now men the first die. Who they kill them?
When they kill the men, and women they kill them.
Oh no, now
Not
me
the
they kill
women
them.
they kill them.
Now me they kill them. Sometimes na your mouth they kill the man. Now mouth they kill them. Something now what they do now they kill them. Somebody when they go, you give a heart attack, he don't die. Who they kill them? Who they kill the men? When they make man, they could die before women. Say domestic violence. Domestic violence is for where women live.
Now they cause the deaths on themselves.
Mostly the men are older.
When man die, now man cause her for himself. But when woman die,
Yeah.
man kill her.
Now man kill them.
For Nigeria, we have the culture that the men, they are older than their wives. So who go die first?
Now who don't old now? Now go first die now.
That's why we always
These days
have
now,
women.
2 years, now 3 years, now take the senior wife. They're not the senior wife stay like that again. Children, now what they are sorry for themselves. You when you be 30 years old, you can't go marry 27. You not go feel expire. I don't want to talk. Where would they go? I end my case. I'm not quiet.
Another story on the punch. We have
Very.
I did BBL surgery for my mental health coming from Ochogodo. Anyway, according to her, she said she didn't have that hourglass body while growing up. That even while growing up, she has always been bursty, but childbirth didn't help it. That when she started giving birth, the way she was not looking like, she wasn't comfortable with it. So she had to have work done for herself, not because of anybody, not because she's trying to please a man, you understand, but because she wants to look good for herself and for her mental health. She wasn't feeling good, you get. So she was not like, according to her, she doesn't want to be like other celebrities that actually did BBA and they were hiding it or keeping it as a secret, but she just saw the need for transparency because as a celebrity, you are a shining star, you are a role model to other people. So
I look the guy. You be wish. See what he talk. The one I give you not good. On here, that will wear. You know what that one? I beg you, go.
Another thing, they used to body shame these people a lot sometimes, but it's not enough reason to go and start doing BBL. They used to body shame some of them.
You open your body, made the proper nonsense food for you. Say you want fine, made the pack nonsense food. Your own body. It don't make sense.
I think you see that the kids analyze now. When I see that the kids analyze now because a woman do BBL and hey, don't they analyze. They also say, now man, I do this thing now. You can say, man, I leave her now. Should be they say man they turn to gay, man they turn inside to woman. You say man they leave her now in choice. And choice now. Is that bad now?
This one is actually true.
Leave her now, maybe now in choice. For this
I don't understand gay, so I don't understand gay. I don't understand
for that UK where you did, they judge woman where do BBL, but they judge man where turn to woman. For UK where you did.
You know they are our culture.
You know they are our culture.
Okay.
You know they are our culture.
You know say you get culture now.
Me I get to now. I'm not saying we not get. Nobody want right so. Today this should not let me finish the topic. I said for the purpose of the topic, I will make statement. Yeah. Let's go, Mary. Are we done with the papers?
We have another story. And okay, poor salaries. Professor decries struggle with debt. I think I saw. Okay, the one I saw before today was ex OAU prof, right? And today this other prof is complaining. Okay, his name is Oyedeji Grace Idema. Okay, he's talking about that the poor salaries, you understand, is affecting and making life miserable for these lecturers. That's when you leave Nigeria, when you're outside the country, the kind of pay they get, you cannot be compared to what they pay to the lecturers in Nigeria, the professors in Nigeria. Me, I don't know, but I'm just seeing that they are complaining that even professors don't earn enough. So, but it is what it is. We still say the same
thing. They don't make money, Mary.
What do you do?
Pay them good money if they don't make money.
That's
if Nigerian schools are making money, they will get paid. The lecturer, you when they work for place, all you see now, only gets but say hand out. How you go take? You not be concentrate, make the school make money. How you go take get better pay? Mona come with me, and me go pay una. I'm gonna go. Don't get time for them. Next aspect of the show. Because we know the Nigerian lecturers, they don't get. In fact, it depends what they say. People for UK they earn money. You don't ask and say how much does the UK university make? A university in the United Kingdom makes millions of pounds. That's why they can pay you. How much is your university making? Who are paying at the oil money that they pay you? Nigerians, no one wake up. One party remain a self-fulfilling prophecy for us. And I'm saying it to the lecturers. I know the guess. I work very closely to the university here. I know what I'm saying. They're making millions. That's why they have, Mary, go to Nigeria today. Middlesex University is right here. They get 2 offices. 2 for Lagos, 1 for Abuja, when they look for students. They are looking for money. Make I give you phone now. Call me the same university. The way they will welcome you. Are you a prospective student? They want money. They want your money, not you. What is the Nigerian lecturer doing? You sit on your ass and you expect federal government to come and pay you. Hunger na your own.
Want to remove
you know the word? Hunger na your own. Over to you, children.
Let's see Vanguard, please. Shortly. Okay. Just a big story. We have
Vanguard or Guardian?
Vanguard. Yes, we still just one story there. Guardian too is just one story and we are done. So the Vanguard says drug promotions flooding social media. We have how patients go blind, suffer stroke, and experience kidney failure. And the writer says miracle miracle promises are killers. Medical experts warns. Situation unethical, life-threatening, and doctors, coming from doctors, we have bypassing pharmacies may cause mortality. Pharmacists raise alarm. And we are monitoring online pharmacies for fake drugs, coming from NAFDAC. I'm going to read the full story. Now, it is saying that following soaring cost of healthcare and drugs shortage in the country, we have millions of Nigerians are compelled to seek alternative sources of purchasing drugs that are relatively cheaper and affordable. Their desperation to find cure for their ailments at affordable cost has, however, made many victims of scammers on social media. Many has fallen victims of scammers on social media who promise them a permanent solution to the problems, but they end up with worse situations. Where is the life? There's no lie here. This is the truth.
No,
you know, they say people make money on social media. It is not only hell. It is not only food. It is not only clothes they sell on social media. They sell drugs now. A lot.
No, Mary, you know the drug, eh? Only one drug. They cure kidney failure. They cure HIV. They cure high blood pressure. They cure appendicitis. Only one drug. They say you don't do that.
Now we're having blind patients. We're having those suffering from kidney failure. You know,
even if you won't find your skin, go come glow. That the skin when not die, so it go come glow. I hear you. The craze. Let's stop it. Emily, let's go with Emily.
All these cheap drugs is because that's what they can afford. At the end of the day, that's because that's what they can afford.
That's not only why. Sometimes with the craze. Before we go to your segment of the show, make us just play the reason why Buriwo did invest for Fejiro.
But
no, Fejiro they support Omagigi. When the Buriwo the number one problem, you understand? Now he support the supporter with that.
And Chris, I have Guidance as my last story because I want to say something about Niger State Governor.
When did they support Omagigi? Since they get any issue. If you support your Omagigi and leave Oborori out of the picture now, why you come out, they talk your own, they speculate.
They only the right Okowa is a bad boy.
If you don't support Omagigi, they do
your call our governor Monike. First you two do self. This boy. First my boy, you like I saw to me. So that's why they can't beat him like that.
There's no way they will send police to arrest him if he not do anything.
Even that the Chris not like that Fejiro, as long as say na person way that the Chris not like they talk about. That the Chris must support them more.
No. Fejiro know me one-on-one. You know, I remember when I came to Nigeria, to Delta State to do my show, Pedro was one among the children that were working. He was a good boy. And I'm not saying that because I don't agree with some of the things he's saying, but Pedro is doing the good work. Sometimes he
You
brings that
don't
information we
agree with
don't
some
know.
of the things he's saying, but you are trying to counter the reason why he got arrested with this picture. You are trying to say it's probably because he's supporting Omar again that is.
No, we know now. Yes. No, we know what Fejiro is. Fejiro post now. Let the favor mark again. They attack. He's a politician. It's not on this report. It's not very journalistic. What I'm trying to say, in the support Omar again, in all the reports, he never said anything wrong with Omar again once. You understand? And only the enemy now the fight. That's the problem with Fejiro. Otherwise, Fejiro is a fine journalist. No story about that. It's a fine journalist. He has his flaws there. He cannot be supporting one.
He go talk bad against them, and then he go talk.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not over supporting him. But if you know what to be governor, why you go be governor? When I'm not talking about you. Not every day with everybody cost Tinubu.
Guardian, please. Big story on the Guardian, please. I don't want to leave this story.
Okay.
We have inside Niger communities. Inside, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Niger State Governor can actually leave important story, important thing that is happening in his community to talk about that things. So let's see the story here. We have inside Niger communities where women, children, grown amid thriving artisanal and mining. This story, what this story is talking about is, I don't know if we get to a stage where, how can you tell me that a human being is standing on a queue with cow, dragging who to fetch water first? Wait, let me, I need to open the story, the complete story, because this thing is very painful. It's very, very painful. Now, look at you, human being and cow. Human being and cow. Has it gotten to that stage? Wait. They say water for domestic use is sourced from streams shared with cattle, washed gold. Okay. For over 4 decades, women in Kuchiko camp, a dusty artisanal mining community in Tafa Council of Niger State. Oh, Tafa is not even too far that increase. I know you will not know Tafa. Have endured a silent water crisis. They fetch water from same muddy stream shared with cattle and washed gold. They also cook their meals with same water. But if you will not cook with this water, you can buy, according to them, 10 bags of pure water a day, which is like 5,000 naira for that is in that area. So, but other domestic work they do, they use the same water. This is sad. This is sad. Forget. It's a sad experience now. And what is quite troubling is that they often watch their children battle recurring fevers, skin rashes, and typhoid infections. Kashi, located on the border of Abuja and Nasarawa State, shares a similar story. And also, we also have a Victoria Samuel, 36-year-old mother of 5 and local miner, described the harsh reality of life in Kuchiko camp as a daily struggle of water and health. And moving forward here, she also talked about that for many years they have bought sachet water for cooking, 10 bags a day. That's 5,000 naira daily. Yet it is never sufficient as they still make use of dirty water for other home needs. We used to queue behind cows at the stream. We also fetch dirty water to wash gold. Children are always sick, but what can we do? We have no choice, she concluded. They have a choice. They have a choice because their governor is always out there saying, catch all these guys that are on dread. Bring salmon. Let's review the salmon before you preach it any day. This is what their governor puts energy on. And you have human beings that are queuing with cow to get water. This is a sad one.
Very good. Say that we don't like person. Very not like this governor too.
No, I like to be real. You see, when it comes to food, he has tried though. And United States have produced a lot of food right now. Do you see people telling you food is expensive? No, it has dropped. Yes, that's the truth. The price of food has dropped a bit. If you're around Niger and Abuja region, you see that truly they've worked to some extent. But in a situation whereby people will not have good water, do you know that to survive in this life is not all about having food? Food is not the least that will make you to survive. You need to take good water. That's the only way you will not be constantly sick. So what do they do in all these communities? What do they
actually
do?
live without food for a very long time, but you can't
Yes, but
survive
not food water.
for a
You
long
can.
time.
You can. I don't know.
All right.
So
It's really
Thank
sad.
you, Mary. We will leave you because Mary the best
and
for
the
this.
is what we leave waiting. Which one is a woman being will be standing with cow to drag water? I tell him to leave what? One with
It's really painful now, so I understand where Mary is coming from.
That's whether they go to
Painful.
Nigeria. Anyway, let's go because we are 1 hour 30 minutes. Now, Evelyn, we don't
That's
have
why,
anything for you.
I remember. Yeah, we're going to trend videos. I remember one of the shows you were supposed to take the topic, but it's like you forgot. You said we're going to discuss, and everybody is going to talk because we have like a rich person from every community. There are rich people that can actually impact the life of the community or even
Exactly.
Nigeria as a whole.
Yes.
You make mention of it that we're going to do something like that, but we didn't do
Yes.
it. And that brings me to this very video of Dangote, Aliko Dangote, as he's saying that he say he knows, but he doesn't want to mention their names, that there are people who has money more than him in
More
Nigeria.
liquid cash.
Liquid money, yes. He said, but when challenges come up in Nigeria, these people, they will rather go out.
Go to
Either
Monaco.
or they go Dubai, or they go enjoy themselves. So these are people that don't want to actually come out to say, okay, this is the way I want to help the country. This is the way. So I'm saying, how will Nigeria become a better place? Because we always preach or we always talk about collective measures at which people will come together and try to do things to make Nigeria a better place. But now he just revealed it that there are so many people that doesn't even want that. They do things of their own selfish interest. They don't want to impact in any way at all. So because of that topic that we missed, I decided to bring this video forth of
No, thank you very much.
How most of our Nigerians are selfish.
Yes.
Not just selfish, I will call it wickedness. Because if you have it and you know that people are suffering, they are Nigerians like you, but you rather go out, you rather travel abroad to spend this money and worship and feel.
Evelyn, just to add to this, when you actually invest in your village, you're going to make more money. And we're not saying give them. Invest there so they will have a job. Like why I asked, you know that's what I was saying. Ask those people who have money in your community, look around. You find that they have a lot of money. What have they invested in that community? If they don't invest, anytime they come again, more than 10 dollars they pursue them. And they should not have chieftaincy title.
They will tell you, am I the king? Am I the local government chairman? Am I the governor of the state? Am I this?
Why did you make the money? Why did you make the money? Maybe self that if you don't take money from government too. You understand? If that business self, now the community help you, now the community money you make. Thank you very much. Let's see that video from Dangote. That's why I respect Dangote. Let's watch it.
Daddy is lovely man.
Even when because there are more. What I keep saying, there are more people who have more liquid cash than me. For example, in Nigeria, maybe 1 or 2 or 3, without mentioning names. But then now, when they see us going through this wahala, they run to Monaco and just stay. JJ. They don't want to go through this help. But me, I've already developed too much gray hair and I'm ready to just carry on. You know, so that is the issue. So we have to be very careful because you are scaring people who are supposed to. And as you are scaring them, then you are actually creating us to now become bigger and bigger and bigger alone. And you alone, you can't score football alone now. You need a team. Yeah. So the only team is for everybody. We can't be now, we as Nigerians, we have problem. We don't have steel, we don't have enough, power, we don't have this. It's not.
It's trying to make it clear that one person cannot do it alone. The
Exactly.
weight Nigeria carries is not something one person can do. If these people can come together, see what Dangote.
Every God will bless you. Let me sincere, Mary, like you always say. If every single rich man start to invest in their own community self, Dangote is such a liberal man. Like I said, where is his refinery? It's in Lagos. Do you understand? So, no, when we talk through, that man, we go write book the Fraser. He made, what did I say to him? You made money for Nigeria, be responsible to us. He is. He is. Imagine if all the people will get money for your village, if they get pure water factory, that company go dey employ people. They only come when there's election. Some of them they are packed. They come only and you vote for them. The next thing they will do, they'll come go buy machine called chef owner. Say the man they empower you. No, don't empower me, Akpa. Build a company so that we can be employed.
If Dangote was always putting his energy to travel outside the country and stay like most of these are leaders, he will not be doing all the things he's doing today.
No, he will not.
Sometimes they are leaders, they make me to be ashamed. They're making it look like they have not tested living Nigeria before. So anytime it doesn't match that seat, boom, they are flying to France.
And with their children, their wife. But their wife said, "When I said the women not go stop."
Like they don't start again. They say na their wife. What if their wife do? Na their wife they concern. How their wife they concern?
Their wife they go America. Now women they concern. Now they go say me I go buy house from me I go with my children to America. And the funniest thing is when you don't leave your husband go America, your husband go they jump around. Leave her now. Akpa. You see, and I tell the husband, go put your wife there. He will touch her for you. It's very bad. It's very bad. You know, we can't be doing that.
How does it relate to woman now? How it relate?
Who then they carry go abroad? Who then they carry go abroad? The women with all the money where they all the money where they work, who they shop at? All the money where men they work, who they shop the money?
No, men don't they shop their own, then they chop money.
No, they don't make a year. All the money who they shop at? No, where they shop the money?
No.
And not the only children. Who get the children? You see, we they live for now. We come this work only for now.
Who get the children? But the children they answer your name. No, who get the children? But they answer your name. Yeah, now the
okay, name. When they answer my name, when they say they're going to find out at the end, send up my bikini. They never for mama once. Now they
suffer. My gender have suffered. Let's advocate. We need to protest women. In fact, that will be the lead. Women don't suffer for this country. For people like that, they Chris hand. Because I don't know what the woman did to you.
Now let God will save us. And Evelyn had a very beautiful video I wanted her to share with us. That video of which is from New Central. Very powerful video. You know, we must play it. And we cannot play it, we do it another time. Because I said today, we're going to just try and get to the heads of the matter and we'll try and leave. Well, today, Asaba is not here for some reason, you know. Maybe their generator don't off again. You know how they do things there. But we're here. What we've been talking about is I've been looking for the African Bible. And I've given a free dissertation to African students. Whether you're in the university, wherever you are, please take a research on the African Bible. And when I say African Bible, I'm thinking African history, how our people interacted with God. Give us a Bible that we can work with. And that will showcase that we used to do things, that we have done great things in the past. That is a great book to write. And you can take a cue from First Act 77. Let it be your driving point. That for the first time Africans came together and they exhibited all these great things, we should be able to put it down on paper. It has not been well codified. We need it codified. And it will be important so that when that stupid white man who was talking shit about us, he will go and read it and so they can keep quiet. Until we do that, we don't have a man to say anything really. Because as it is now, Mary, we're contributing nothing to the world. Whereas we have everything to give to the world. They're coming to take what is with us, what we have. And they're telling us we are rubbish. They will take us. We. Not only the things we get, they take us. Can they do more than that? Something is responsible. We need to turn it around. The tide need to turn. We don't want to fight. But we need to get a destiny. As it is now, Mary, we can't feed ourselves. And you ask yourself, if Nigerian government want to feed Nigeria, 6 months, there will be too much food in the country. I said, Mary, 6 months, if Tinubu invest in farming. 6 months. But what are we doing? They construct bridges. They construct road from Lagos to Calabar. That is our destiny. We get to turn around. I want to see, like I said the other day, I want to go into Sainsbury here, and the banana I'm about to eat is banana planted in Nigeria that is exported to Europe. So I can eat my own food. Would that be so bad? My people, I'm not here today to condemn the Bible. Funny enough, salvation is in the Bible. When I say the Jewish culture have a beautiful salvation, I believe in the sacrifice of Jesus. So I'm not playing with that. If you understand Christianity, then you'll find out that what we were doing before is in line with what Jesus Christ came to do. That's why Jesus Christ came. He said, I didn't come to condemn it, but to fulfill it. So that you don't need to kill goat again. With the blood of Jesus, you are done. What can be better than that? Jesus Christ is the man that made a sacrifice that is acceptable to God. And he laid his life for us. That is not something we want to joke with. But that the other things they write about, that's why when I read the Bible, I read the story of Jesus. I don't read the other thing about the Jewish culture. Because they call you a Gentile. The Jewish people are not be very good, great guys. So they know. I like them, but they don't be great guys. Look at the way they're killing each other. How can those people be better than me? No. That's barbaric. They've been oppressed the way we've been oppressed. They took us as slaves. This is where the Germans deal with them. But are we killing people? Are we going into war? Anyway, we don't have power, so we can't even kill. They are protecting themselves. God bless them in their own way. I'm not against that. But what about my own people? Where are you? Where's the African man? How can we be so lost? In the midst of plenty, we are lacking. Oh, Fidel Castro. He said, we are poor people living in a great nation. In a very rich nation, we are poor. In a very rich nation, we are poor. That is not our story. That's not the story of the African man. In those days, when the African man landed somewhere with gold, he would give them plenty gold. The African man has never been known to be poor. Go and read your history. This story they are telling us now is the wrong story. We need to get the right story. And it needs to be written. That there was a time a king will come and give you plenty gold that the Igbo doesn't have. That was how we were trading. It was trade by barter. Nobody was superior. And until we accept this, we have a problem. And the problem is what only me and you can solve. We need to codify our history. That's why I come today and I say the topic is, where is our Bible? It's not a topic you want to hear. I would like to see if this book can come back, because we have some two important segments of the show which I think should be included today, especially the young lady that just joined us. Would have loved to hear her story. But in the absence of that, I'm not going to try to talk more because I'm going to offend too many people. I've done enough. People hate me enough already. I don't think I want to make more enemies. Otherwise, Africans, don't you ask yourself, where is First Act 77? What is written down about it? Do you have any book on it? Can you go somewhere and read about it? Is there a documentary on it? See, this is what I keep saying. The people that witnessed First Act 77, some of them are still alive. It's 1977 here. So if we find out, we can still write a better story about the First Act 77. And they will be able to tell us a story of what they drew their fat from. What happened there? Because that's how the story is going to go back. When I want maybe they die first. Africans, do we want the people that organize this only book that we can keep about Africa? We want them to die? Because I'm going to do a show especially on First Act 77. I'm going to look at the African origin, where we're coming from. On the one of the show here, I tested Mary and I told her to go and find out the name Africa. It was not even Africa. It was a different name. It was the Roman that gave us that name, Africa. We're answering that. We're proud of. We are Africans. Something is wrong. We need to rewrite our history by us, for us, and they will come and read it. Now, when you go to the Jewish people, you read their Bible. Their Bible is the story of their forefathers down to God. Our Bible will take us down to our forefathers, down to God. But that's how God created the world. We were never abandoned by God. That's why we have a name for God. In my language is so many. Every language on earth have a name for God. Your God is not better than my God because we are talking about one God. The only reason I follow Christianity till now is the same God. Because the God they're talking about in Christianity is the same God they're talking about in the Quran. It's the same God my forefather was talking about. It's the same God they're talking about in Hindus. Anywhere I find my God, I will worship Him. So that's why I'm not against where you worship. I didn't say change your Christianity. But that you don't know that you have a story, that is why you cannot feed yourself. On a spiritual level, you can get salvation from there. But that Bible does not give you that ability to feed yourself. Hopefully, when you read the Nigerian Bible or the African Bible, you'll be able to find out that no, the first university was here. How did it come about? Do you know the first university was in Morocco? It's the first university on earth. Then to Mali. Go and ask what you have in Mali. Some heritage that everybody is trying to protect. Is Benin far from you? Go and ask the Benin man. Not the ones that are in Europe. The true Benin, go to them. And yet, you know what? I go to British Museum and I saw so many things done by the Benins. Their forefathers. Yet, when you go to Benin today, there's even no museum where you can watch these things. So no tourism is coming to Benin because of what you guys can do. Aren't you ashamed of that? Now what you have is showcased at the British Museum, but there's no place in your land where we can actually see this. The Nigerian government is blind, the Edo State government is blind. How are you going to fight about it? Let me end by saying this. They told us that our kings were authoritative. Yes, some of them did a lot of bad things. They were killing one another, that's true. And they told us kingship is a barbaric thing. Kings were ordained by God. Yeah, there's still king. I'm living in the United Kingdom. We have a king, King Charles. It's not barbaric. They are in democracy. Africans, wake up. We need to write our own. That's what I want to say today. And in the search for our Bible, it's something that will keep coming when you see that decrease again and again. I know my girls are not coming back, so I'm going to try in my own way to try and end the show myself. And so I can get some meal. I'm starving. So thank you very much for joining me. This is how we do it. It's how we address the problem notoriously and without fear of failure. Before I will go, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but I'm still going to say this. And I'm going to say this to my man. You see, Oboriwori, Fejiro might have anointed you. You see why I bring this image? I know he's writing so many things that will provoke you. Sometimes I say, Fejiro, you know the fear. And some of them are just not really just facts. They're just written to anoint the opposite party. That's where I don't support Fejiro on this matter. But you have no right to arrest him. Unless you're going to say, Fejiro say this about you. Yes, if he says something about you, are you not a father? You go to fight with a child? Aren't you ashamed? They say, when you correct a child, to get him arrested, that's a show of power. For me, it's barbaric. I'm not supporting it. Mind you, I'm not supporting Fejiro because I know that's why I put this image in supporting Omar David. And sometimes I read the line, I read between the lines, I say, what is this boy doing now? Fejiro, we want to hear more of you openly and sincerely attacking the government for what they've done wrong. I've attacked Okowa. Enough and enough. I say Okowa is a bad boy. I agree with Fejiro. If not a bad boy, where the money when they say 1.3 must it happen for Delta State government? So we want to leave office. Only how now treat our money now with the here. Who is going to be happy about that? I don't know anybody who will be happy with that. I can't celebrate that. And that's what we have. That being said, Fejiro must not attack one and leave the other. Even no Agege when they talk, what of Mama Agege? Not getting you. We have a story here of Mama Agege misuse the small money when they come from Tompolo side. Now life, the same Mama Agege. So Fejiro, I want you to talk to both of them. Don't talk to one against the other. I've talked about Mama Agege. I like Mama Agege. Mama Agege is more brave. Mama Agege like Tinubu. If you say go do something, go do it. I'm not supporting Sheriff that much because Sheriff is weak. They dance the way people want. That's not leadership. Sometimes you will give us bitter leaf so that we will cure our diseases. Let me say this to Boriwori before I drop the show. Boriwori, my young wife here, anytime my children want to eat some kind of thing, we say they can't eat this, they can't eat this, they can't eat this. Why? They give them some bitter leaf, make they eat. They go cook bitter leaf soup, make they eat it. They beat them, make they eat the food. It's trying to, because the children will not like the bitter leaf soup. They want to eat the McDonald's, all those sweet things. She won't allow it. Why? Because all those sweet things, they run belly. Bitter leaf is good for your health. A leader must know when to give us bitter leaf and when to give us McDonald's. You are a McDonald's governor. Sorry, sir. And a McDonald's governor cannot have a place in the 21st century. You see what I talk about today? I'll be looking for our Bible. I don't want to talk too much on that one. I know some of the whole Christians, the world, they don't hate me today. But now the same Bible call you Gentile. You when they open mouth say Bible this and this, the Bible recognizes you as a Gentile. Deal with it. My name is Daddy Chris. That's why I'm going to end the show. When I come again on Monday, we'll talk more. That we will fight more. Have a beautiful weekend.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots.
All right, let me just have this last minute with you guys because with the show I was already closing it, but you guys are back. So let's quickly have a little bit of what this young woman have to give to us today, and we'll close the show. And you guys will close the show because I'm almost about to run out. So
Okay.
I mean, we cannot wait for that
Yes, sir.
now. So we're not going to spend a minute with our new guest. Let's hear from her. So Gloria,
Sir,
what is the parable of the day?
It's an Urobo proverb translated in English. The proverb says, I'm not too good with speaking Urobo. I'm not too good.
We need to cane. We need to cane her. And we need to cane her for that.
In fact, Mama, you dey hear her. You dey hear your daughter. We are done.
Okay. Wọ́n sẹ́yẹ̀rì gbẹ̀rù ọ̀tọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀yẹ̀ta, something like that. But I can say it in English. I can translate what it means.
Say it in English. Let's hear it in English. Yes.
Okay. It means if you cannot climb up while you are on the ground, that's when you will say it, not when you have climbed halfway up there.
So,
okay, that's what it means.
What no. And I think it's a very wonderful parable. So what does it? What is he saying? I mean, what is your take on that
It
parable?
says that, okay, my take on it is that you don't start what you cannot finish. You don't start what you cannot finish. So you have to really consider things and ensure that when you start it, you can be able to follow through.
Be well prepared.
Yes,
like,
and finish at the end of the day.
And then say you can't move forward.
Yeah, you can't complete, like starting a project and you can't complete it.
It's better not to start.
Yes.
Than to start
and not finish.
So I think
yes, I always want to say that. And I don't want to go into any relationship that I cannot finish. Who they finish relationship? That's what we made it talk. I don't want to go to what I cannot finish. But now they start with it and not go ever finish. Anyway, that's just by the way to talk to the women. Well, that's a very good one. And the message is loud and clear. I think that message is applicable in all aspects of our lives. If you know you cannot finish anything, please don't start it. It's telling you, those of you that want to rush into marriage, will be prepared. Because marriage is not too sweet. Though. Marriage is like cage. So when you want to go into marriage, be prepared. Make sure you are ready to finish it. Because there's going to be...
Daddy, I will disagree with you on that. So should be marriage not too sweet. So not be cage. Marriage is sweet. Marriage is very sweet, actually.
If you know sweet, you leave marriage. Not by force.
You know sweet, but yet, today as we speak, today is Saturday now. People are getting married. Every Saturday, you go see man, see woman. Then they go marry every Saturday. But marriage no good. Marriage no sweet. If you're not good, doesn't make that they marry. Why everybody not just stay on their own?
You know, what I said is not sweet all the time. It's it gets some bone. It get the bone when they eat, when they make the marriage is sweet. Some people don't want to eat the bone. So if you think a marriage now only cow meat now that they eat every day, then allow you. Sometimes they eat bone. Sometimes a bone of fish now you will eat. It be like woman when you get belly. It dey pain. 9 months you are engaged. But when you bring the pikin out, you have joy. That's what marriage.
You are free.
Joy
Well, this one now, there is no escape. You are not coming out from it. You just be there till eternity.
Marriage
now.
is not a do or die affair. If it's not going well,
they may be ready to break
your brain, quit. If you're not good for your brain, quit.
But they say now for better for worse. So how is it not a do or die affair? It's for better for worse. So why would you want to come out at the end of the day?
The aspect of infidelity, you can actually go for divorce. It's not by
force. Where you they go? Actually go to divorce. Divorce to where? Where is that get big mouth? You know Mary.
Where you come from?
But the truth is, marriage is not supposed to be broken.
Yes, it's a covenant that is not to be broken.
If you know,
so when you say marriage, they mash your head, they beat you, they won't kill you, die inside, and say it's not supposed to be broken.
No, you're not going to reach that part.
You're not going to reach that part. We have cases, so even with the last singer, what happened? Is it not allegedly though that is because of malnutrition and all that? If she had left early, she go die. She not go die. So marriage is not a do or die affair that you have to stay there and die and say it's for better for worse. You ain't worse come past worse. You have to find the exit.
Okay.
You find the exit.
You have to ask yourself, when to make my husband come they even they beat me?
Some men
the man they come back, just they beat you. Now madman. What did they do when they beat the man beat me? I go try to change and make it.
Oh, okay. You see?
Not the support at the kill.
Support at the kill. See? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that men are always right to be fair. Men can be very stupid now because men are like children. But the truth is, women get the power to turn us around. Only one sweet thing you go do for man, the man don't change. You know when somebody tell me say, he said the man they beat him. I say, you know one thing that you can never. If I talk this one, I be children, but I will tell you now. Anytime your boyfriend they fight you now, when I come back, they go tell them, make I tell them. When I tell them, say we will close the show. You understand? When I come back, you see, anytime, my people, anytime problem in marriage, it get cured. Make I wait for them small. But I want to really tell you guys this. God did not make mistake between man and woman. Anytime problem they marriage, they secure. That's why any people, when you say that the marriage they break, no say they not they do that thing again.
That's why we have compatibility. When you know you are not compatible,
Why you not call them compatible all of a sudden? Anytime your husband get issues,
it's from why that they date.
Come back.
They know
that's why we have changed.
No therapist they teach you now this one. If you feel convinced your guy,
people are bound to change.
No,
People
no
can
change
at any time.
Evelyn, if you and your guy quarrel now, how did you can't convince and hold on, come back. It did not finish. Anytime you see marriage they break, no say that is not the again. They're not a good one for bedroom.
Easier said than done. Easier said
No,
than
you
done.
can't
You
do
know
it.
that there are some
You want to
things
save
that
the marriage.
actually happen. There are some external situations that affect marriages. Like a man now just lose his job, and that time he go start to behave somehow. I see now the wife now collect your job. Now the wife make you lose your job. Then you pour your frustration
on the woman.
And
Exactly. So not the time when you go be wife to Ram. That's when you're supposed to be a wife to the man. Honey, come, no worry, things go good. You might give her one knock first. Tell her, say, no worry, food day. That's not the with manager. But you go here, maybe job go there. You know, the woman, man are very small picking, you know. A man is a child. That's why when they leave your mama, a man is so close to the mom. Every time mama, then it's not a joke because they can rely on their mom. You are supposed to be the next mother. He need you to just pet her. And when you give her that little thing, you give her a small knack, the man in mind will not come down. Anywhere you see people they fight, no say they know they knack. If not tell me say when knack finish just now, they can't break each other head. Where the person? You know, that's why I'm going to end the show. It's a very big lesson. If you're not do anything, no starter. I'm not going to play another big, long advert again, but I'm going to play you the advert of our promo in Abuja. Please, my people, this is the African Renaissance Television. My name is Daddy Chris. I normally don't end the show, but my guests are not here to end it. I want to end it right now. Also, 2 hours into the show already. I want to say thank you very much for joining us. We'll do this again from Monday, and you can see the new faces, and they are getting more and more on a daily basis. Yes, if they come, then I will leave it for them, Evelyn, to close the show. Evelyn, I will leave you to close the show. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys for staying tuned with us on the show. I'm going to say we spoke about the Bible and all that. According to Daddy K, let's create our own. Let's not forget about our heritage. Let's not forget about our tradition. Let's book it down. Let's script it down so that people can actually see and learn from us. That's the topic we took today, and that should be the advice. It should be a movement. Someone should start it. Like I jokingly said to Daddy K, he should start the movement and we'll be behind him to support him, to bring it forth that we don't forget our roots. We have our own tradition, we have our own culture. We should book it down so that the next generations, as they come, they tend to like they will get something to learn and see from, and know that we have a roots and a tradition, something we solely believe in. Thank you for staying tuned with us on the show. This is a weekly bulletin on AROT, African Renaissance Television. Do good to follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook and on Instagram. It's SROTV Television, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for staying tuned and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, Vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities. High-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 9319.
SR TV.